Hi folks. So, Man United have finally sacked Erik ten Hag. So of course a lot of talk in the next few days will be who should be the next manager. And there'll be a lot of names put forward. Because obviously every YouTuber wants people to listen to their videos. And so therefore a lot of them will use different names to get the attention of people. Names at the moment don't matter, because what matters is if United are going to move forward in a way that's going to be useful, they've got to, first of all, I said this before, and I'll say it again, obviously, they've got to understand where they are and where they need to be. They've got to understand that it's highly unlikely that they're going to get a manager who's going to take them from where they are to where they need to be. To the top of the pinnacle again. That's highly unlikely, because they are quite a way down right now. So, they need a manager who's going to take us to a point, take the team to a point, where they start to believe in themselves again. Where they get the right players to set a tone, and the right tone for growth, for the team to move forward, to start playing better football, to start attracting better players. But again, the players that they need are players that are hungry, players that are going to come early for training and do a bit of work on their own game, stay late after training, do a bit of work on their own game. Players that want to be better, players that want to be aiming at least to be the best player in the world in their position. Anyone below that, they shouldn't entertain at all. Not in any way. They shouldn't be entertaining that. So, like the other game, last game, Erik ten Hag, last game against West Ham. At the end of the game, you had Bruno Fernandes. He crossed the ball into the box, and the ball went way high, way wide. He then had a shot that, again, from a position which really wasn't really a shooting position, and again the ball went way wide and way high. That is what United don't need. And what they need right now, with regards to a manager, they need a manager who's going to come in, and before he signs pen on paper, he's going to say, right, I want, right now, absolute control. With regards to players leaving. So the players here right now, I want absolute control as to who stays and who does not. If I point out a player and say I want that player gone, that player has to go. You got to the next transfer window to find a club or find a way for that player to go and for him to be gone for good. So if you can sell him, great. If he has to go on a free, he has to go on a free. Right, that way, you bet your bottom dollar they're going to sell players, because they won't want to let them go for free. Right? And yeah, you'd have to get rid of Bruno. You have to get rid of Rashford. You have to get rid of Anthony. I would even say I'd give Garnacho one more season. Only one more season. Give Garnacho a manager who's going to say, no, what I want you to do is take the player on, cross the ball in. Let's see, with a manager who's going to teach him to do that and be tough on him when he doesn't. Let's see what you can do. But give him one season of that. Because with Garnacho, at the moment, he will take 10 shots and maybe one or two will get on target. And then he needs another 10 shots to score one goal. And that's so many wasted opportunities. And it's like, well, yeah, the reality is that isn't good. So, give him time. But only one more season. 12 months. Get rid of Ericsson. Let him go. Get rid of Casemiro. Let him go. Get rid of Maguire. Get rid of Lindelof. Get rid of Evans. Get rid of Shaw. Get rid of Malacia. Got to. Shaw and Malacia, injury prone. You can't rely on them. They can never be counted as first team players. And you've got to be ruthless. You've got to say, right, enough is enough. We can't have these players holding this club back. We can't have players like Shaw on the injury, in the injury area, getting paid, 200 grand a week to sit around doing nothing. Can't be doing it. It's all very well Ineos sacking loads of staff to save some money, but they're still paying Malacia and Shaw to sit on the medical bench. Resting up, and as soon as they play, they get blinking injured. Right? Can't have it. Get rid. If necessary, get a manager in who can get them fit and able and get them playing brilliantly well for a couple of weeks, then sell them. Yeah. Get rid of them. You've got to. I mean, basically, I would say you've got Diallo, who can play on the right. So at the moment, you've got Garnacho who can play on the left. You've got a lot of youngsters that are coming through. So again, you retrain your youngsters. No more of this possession-based football. Sod that. Possession for quick attack. Yeah? As soon as you get the ball, boom. You're trying to go forward to create opportunities and chances as quickly as you possibly can. But then you need players. So Xerxes. I don't know. I say you've got to understand what type of player Xerxes is, what he's good at, what he's not so good at. I mean, he's a decent number 10, Xerxes. But the problem is, again, he just doesn't score enough goals. So is he of that standard? No, so get rid of him. Use the money to bring someone young and hungry in that position who will score goals and who will help assist, who will put in the work that Xerxes puts in, be good at what he does, plus score goals. No, be radical. Have this, certainly next summer, as a highly radical summer for Manchester United. Well, to me, I wouldn't make a decision with regards to a manager until the summer. And stick that. Don't do what they did with Ollie. If Wood is having a good few months with the team, they're playing better, don't give him a 3-year contract before the summer. Wait until the summer. Put all your homework in. Make sure you're looking at the right players. Make sure you're looking at the players you've got and seeing which ones you can sell and who you can sell to. Get all that work done before you get anywhere near July. June, July sort of time. So get it cleared. Get the players in that you need to bring in. Promote from youth. But get those players in that are hungry. Get those players in that understand that United is being rebuilt and to challenge to be at the top again. You're being given the chance to be part of that, to grow with the club and to be a legend at the club, because you'll be one of the players that can get that club back there. But you can't rely on Rashford. You can't rely on Bruno. You can't rely on Ericsson. You can't rely on Evans. You can't rely on Shaw, Malacia, Maguire, Casemiro, Anthony, Rashford. As I say, I mentioned Rashford twice. Well, there's two reasons why you can't rely on Rashford, at least two. So therefore, yeah. But are they going to do that? Because the problem is, again, there's high risk involved in that, isn't there? But if you get a new manager, and you're willing to give that manager time, bring in the right players, decide how you want to play, and bring in the players that can be hungry and hard working and play that way. Yeah, get your coaches out there working hard.